Alright guys, this is Vaul once again. We are back in the Dawn of War 2 beta, and this is the first time that I'll be doing a commentary on an actual replay. This is not a first-person commentary. You can't see me clicking on things and moving my troops around. We're watching a replay, so the entire map is visible. There's no fog of war, and this is an Eldar versus Space Marines game. Eldar are being controlled by myself, representing the Bieltan craft world here, and this is LeRagpicker, the guy that won the VRI tournament. Very special thanks to LeRagpicker for allowing me to post this game. I've only played 2 games versus LeRagpicker in the beta. This was the first one. I win this game, and the second game I played against his Tyranids, I lost. And he's really trying out Tyranids at the moment. He's mainly played Space Marines because they're so similar to Chaos, which is his main race in Soulstorm. But here we've got a fight over the power node here between the Warlock and the Apothecary, with some Guardians in the background, and it's really cool that I can zoom around and do the panning that I always love to do so much in Soulstorm. Unfortunately, the camera zoom possibilities aren't quite as wide. You can't really get down as low or in as far as you can in Soulstorm, but this is quite cool how the Marines are occupying the building like this. They look really funny in the windows like that. But anyway, scouts down at the 6 o'clock position. You guys aren't really going to be able to tell too well where everything is because I'm panning around, but who cares? This is cinematic styles. Just try to sit back and enjoy the action. This is what Dawn of War 2 is supposed to be about, just really enjoying the graphics and the cool models and the fights and so forth. I mean, it's if you just try not to think about the fact that it's kind of weak in terms of depth and strategy and tactics and so forth, relative to what it could be, what its potential is. I mean, I'm not saying that there is no depth, there is no tactical strategy or anything. Of course there is. There is actually enough of that to enjoy it for a period of time, but there's nowhere near as much as what its potential is. And I think Dawn of War, the original Dawn of War, Soulstorm, outdid it in that respect. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sure you guys are kind of sick of hearing about that. Let's just enjoy this game between myself and LeRagpicker here. We've got Marines camped out in the building over there. This is the 12 o'clock position, and the looks like the Guardians on the wrong side of the cover there. I'm not sure whether it matters. I'm finding it difficult to tell these days, but the Guardians down the 6 o'clock just coming out for some enemy troops, and we'll be taking those points shortly. In the meantime, Warlock taking the victory point in the center, so that's going to be handy. Guardians now on the right side of the cover here. Just you can see that the angle for the shuriken cannon is great there. It just really covers all of the area around the points at the top. And shuriken cannons just blazing away at those scouts, preventing them from charging through. That's a real bonus there. But here come the Assault Marines, and Assault Marines very powerful, just landing straight on top of the shuriken platform team, and that really hurts. Fortunately, the Warlock is in behind to defend there, but the platform team really taking the pounding and having to fall back because of that. But that's Assault Marines for you. I think I might actually be switching to Space Marines soon, just to show you guys Space Marines, as well as to try out Assault Marines for myself, to see how well I can do with them, and whether they are indeed that imbalanced, and what other experienced players do to prevent me from winning with them. The Apothecary here has got his healing on, chasing away these Guardians with the shuriken platform. Warlock also on retreat, still level 1. Game has only just begun, of course, and we've got scouts over here firing away at the power node, close to the 6 o'clock position. But surely there should be some Guardians in there to back them up. And looks like the Assault Marines decapturing the victory point in the center. We've got 2 platform teams moving out to the top of the map from me there. So once they arrive, hopefully they'll be able to do some damage. But my fear is that the Assault Marines will just pound them again. And for that reason, I'm going to try and keep them apart and have them cover each other. Looks like the Assault Marines are moving further south, though. Oh, they're coming back. Okay, so time to just charge over and kill the shuriken. See, when they do that, if they just jump in, then you have to fall back, otherwise you lose everything. And luckily, I had some shuriken, a second shuriken platform in the background to shoot at them. So that's something at least. But sadly, the Warlock has carked it while I was doing that. So very bad from me there. Unfortunately, losing the Warlock straight away. And just trying to get the Guardians in position to prevent any kind of fallback over this direction. The Apothecary is coming through, but the Guardians aren't really going to be able to nail the Apothecary. He's just too tough. He heals himself too quickly. Nothing much I can do there, so just waiting for the Warlock to be revived. And then I'll be back in the action. And there's some kind of ability or grenade going off over there, which doesn't look like it's killed anything, but I've got Fleet of Foot on now, just moving out of range to this Apothecary, and hopefully he won't be able to cause too much more damage to the squad. In the meantime, got another ship platform back. We've got the Warlock revived, so that's good. Wanted to charge him in here and get him on the action. quickly becoming my favorite hero in the game. Well, for Eldar, I guess. I really want to be able to use the fast seer. Maybe I'll just try her and try and get some use out of her. Maybe a good plan with the fast seer would just be to fast tech and you spam some of her abilities later on. That might be a good one to try. I haven't really got around to experimenting with that, but it could be a good one. Just pushing forward with my my shuriken platforms. I'm just setting up the first one before I bring the second one in with the covering fire. Warlock, unfortunately, is taking a lot of hits. I don't want to lose him again. May have to fall back with that Warlock. In the meantime, Assault Marines are on their way, so that could be dangerous. Oh shit. Okay, so Assault Marines are right in position to attack. Now it looks like they're heading over to 12 o'clock because they want to deal with this. They want to deal with the double shuriken platform team in position there. He's got a Devastator squad with a heavy bolter in the background behind that wall. Good position for it, mind you. Yeah, this is quite fun. I like the whole commentary style with zooming into the battlefield. It kind of makes the battlefield seem a lot smaller than it feels like when you've got Fog of War on. These maps are very small. I know somebody on the forums asked me a question about maps. One definite thing is that I'll be so glad to be able to play this game on more maps if I do buy the full version of the game, which I may not. I may not buy this game, but we'll find out shortly. My videos have been doing quite well. One thing I've been watching out for is how popular my commentaries are, and that's one thing that motivates me. I kind of want to provide commentaries for as many people as possible, and I've got like 4,000 hits on my first one, so that alone may be enough for me to buy the game and just continue making videos for people, because I want people to enjoy videos, regardless of what the game is like, as long as it's fun to watch. And this is my typical plan here that I've been doing for most of the beta so far. It's just taking up to a Wraith Lord as soon as possible. Because they're so handy, they're so flexible, they're great in combat, they're great at shooting, they can take tons of damage. The enemy needs to get some support troops to deal with them. And again, the Assault Marine is charging over and dealing with the platform straight away. The Wraith Lord is pretty opposing there, but not enough to scare away the Assault Marines. Turning around now to get some shots off on them. Luckily, I've got a crossfire there with a second platform to really obliterate those Assault Marines, which is good. Really worried that they were going to totally trash my back line there. But things going well. I'm winning this fight really well. Very happy about that. Got some grenades going off as well and forced him back to his base. And in the meantime, I can go and decapture a lot of points that he's taken because he's actually a little bit behind. Or is he? No, yeah, so like the blue dots in the minimap are actually the Space Marines, I believe. Yeah, so Space Marines are losing, yeah. I just get confused because I thought I was watching the interface from my perspective, where in fact... Oh no, maybe I am. Yeah, no, sorry guys, the blue dots in the map are the Eldar, that's me, sorry, I got that mixed up, I had switched it around. Anyway, the Assault Marine is trying to take out the Wraith Lord. Fortunately for me, they aren't taking it out straight away. It gives me plenty of time to swivel around the Shuriken Cannon, get set up, and get stuck into them. Unfortunately, the Assault Marine is crashing down on the Shuriken platforms as they do, which sucks, and the Shuriken platforms are going to die there. There's no way they can get out of it unless they're really quick. The Witchblade armed Warlock in the background firing away with a Destructor and his little blasty thing. It's cool. Looks like the Apothecary is pimped out with a bolter of some kind, Muffin maybe. But not enough to take down the Wraith Lord, fortunately for me, and that Shuriken cannon on the Wraith Lord's shoulder is really doing a good job. Still hasn't come out with any vehicles for me to take down with the Bright Lance yet, so things going well. This is turning out to be quite an exciting fight. The Warlock is in close with the Apothecary now, but I've got supporting fire from the Shuriken platforms in the background, so Wraith Lord's going down! Oh man, that sucks. Unfortunately, having lost the Wraith Lord, maybe I'll build another one, maybe I'll get some other vehicles, we'll find out shortly. But in the meantime, it's just a matter of the Eldar... Oh, there's the second Wraith Lord there, so I forgot about that. Yeah, the second Wraith Lord moving in, and the Wraith Lord's easily going to be able to take out the squad with the Heavy Bolter. So they're going to be forced back, and in the meantime, it's a matter of the Eldar just clearing up all of the points at the 12 o'clock and decapturing, taking them back, getting the victory condition, getting rid of that power node upgraded. And this is cool stuff. The Eldar really claiming the advantage here at the top of the map. And man, I've got to do more of these commentaries. It's actually a lot more exciting to watch than the first-person commentaries, even though, you know, those are quite useful to see what a player actually does in this game. But I think playing this game is probably, you know, not any more fun than watching it, because when you play, it's, you know, you're not really using a lot of APM. You're not really attacking and clicking on things very quickly. You can play the game with one hand essentially. So that's why I'll probably be doing more commentaries and replays in future, because that way I can zoom around and actually make it look fun. So that's an optimistic thing, even if it's quite cynical. I'll be doing this a bit more often because it's fun to watch.